Real bravery isn't about being big, it's about stepping up when it matters most. In a quiet village, surrounded by fields and forests, lived two best friends. Aryan, a smart 10-year-old boy, and Kabir, a cheerful and curious 6-year-old. Though Kabir was younger, they were always seen together. They played, explored, and even got into mischief as a team. One afternoon after school, they went into the nearby forest to collect wild berries. They had done it many times before, but this time they wandered deeper than usual, chasing a bright blue butterfly. After a while, Aryan looked around and realized something was wrong. "Wait, do you know the way back?" he asked. Kabir looked up confused. "I thought you did." They were lost. The sun was starting to set, and the forest was slowly getting darker. Shadows stretched out, and strange sounds echoed around them. Aryan started to panic. "What if we never find our way back? What if animals come?" he whispered, his voice shaking. Kabir, though younger, stayed surprisingly calm. "Let's not sit and be scared, let's think." He looked around carefully, trying to remember the way they had come. "I remember that rock," he pointed. "It looked like a sleeping dog." They started walking in that direction, carefully leaving marks on trees, using a small stick Kabir carried. Suddenly, Aryan tripped over a root and twisted his ankle. He cried out in pain and sat down, unable to walk. Kabir's eyes widened, but he didn't cry. He didn't run. He knelt beside his friend. "Don't worry, I'll get help." "No, don't go alone," Aryan said. "It's too dangerous." "But we can't stay here either," Kabir replied softly. Then he tore a piece from his own shirt, dipped it in water from a nearby stream, and tied it around Aryan's ankle to keep it cool. He made a crutch from a broken branch. With one arm around Kabir's small shoulders, Aryan slowly stood up. Step by step, Kabir helped him walk. He encouraged him, made jokes, and even sang silly songs to distract him from the pain. After almost an hour of walking, they finally saw the village lights in the distance. Kabir shouted with joy. He ran ahead, called for help, and within minutes villagers came running. Aryan was taken home and treated. Everyone praised Kabir, but some people still asked, how did such a small child not panic? Kabir just smiled and said, "I knew I couldn't carry him, but I could help him walk." Then the village elder, Grandma Mira, spoke. "True leadership doesn't come from age, size, or strength. It comes from the heart." Kabir didn't wait for someone older. He didn't give up. He believed he could help, and that's exactly what he did. You don't have to be big to make a big difference. You just have to believe that you can help, even in a small way. Sometimes the bravest hearts beat in the smallest chests.